Hi, this is Kylia from Crafting on the Fly, and today I'm going to show you how to make this rainbow bolero top. I had some really beautiful, fluffy kaleidoscope yarn. Actually, it's called, what's the color? Oh, Unique Unicorn. That's definitely it. And it's from Lion brand yarn, and it's called Shawl in a Cake. It has this nice fluffy texture, and I want to create a like long sleeve wrap kind of thing, or it's actually going to be like a sweater but it only goes to here, as I like to wear a lot of dresses, and then when it gets cold now with the winter time, I like to just put on a little something but not go like really heavy, especially because we're in Florida so it doesn't get that cold. But I'm thinking of just making it go from one side and then open up on the front, just go across here, and then on the other side. I'm gonna be using this 4.5 millimeter crochet hook and this yarn. It actually says this one here that it is a medium weight yarn, probably because of the fluff, and they would like to use a 6 millimeter, but I think I'm going with this one, but still make it very loopy and lacy and open. So let's see how it goes. You can make this top exactly to your body measurements, but we're going to start with a double crochet foundation chain. So you're gonna first chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna yarn over and go into that first chain, so the second one from the hook, yarn over, go through one loop there, yarn over, go through the next 2 loops on your hook, yarn over into the last 2. So this way you got a whole double crochet. Then do that again, going through that top there, yarn over, go through the first one. That one gives you the bottom crochet thing. I mean, like the kind of like the previous row. So if you go through those crochets there at the beginning, those loops, and then just through one, you have your bottom loop. And then you go through 2 and 2, just like you would for a normal double crochet. So this way you're building your bottom one first, basically your row of double crochets, but this one makes it a lot more flexible instead of just doing double crochets first, the chains first and then the double crochet. So that gives you a lot more flexibility in that one. And we're actually going to start with one side, just like I showed earlier, and then we'll go in the round. I did 45, so this is where I connected, just slip stitched it. And then for the bottom, so that it's going to be connected, just using the tail end and pulling that through so that the bottom is connected as well. So this should cover your upper arm, or however wide you want to have it, or however tight. And that's what I did, is 45 here. And then I did a triple crochet. That's yarn over 2, and then go through 3 times. So again, yarn over 2, go into the next stitch, go through 2, through 2, and through 2. And this way you're going to have that lacy feeling for your top. So you're going to do an entire row of this triple crochet all the way around, and then slip stitch to the beginning. And of course in the beginning you did 3 chains to go up. So again here, then 1, 2 chains. Now we're going to go into the next stitch there, yarn over, and do a half double crochet. So you yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull it up, and then go through all 3 loops on your crochet hook. So that's going to be your second row, or the third one by now if you count the foundation row as a row. So just do that, and that's going to be your alternating pattern. Basically we're going to do one lacy one with a triple crochet, and then one tighter one with the half double crochet. So just keep going until you think it's long enough for your arm, whatever you would like. Like I said, the arm itself was 45 there, and just keep going with that pattern of triple crochet and half double crochet rows, and that gives you this nice open lace. Now once it's long enough until like goes right under your arm, that's where you're gonna turn instead of making it going around right there. And you want to turn on basically, I mean on triple crochet row, so you have your half double crochet as your baseline. And so from now on, you're just going to go all the way around, but instead of connecting at the end, you're just going to turn. So here we are, almost finished with that row right there. And instead of connecting it to the other side, you're going to turn, because that's the opening for your, so 2 chains, and then turn and do the double crochet, I mean the half double crochet row right there. And this pattern of going back and forth now, you're going to do just for a little bit to cover your shoulders, because then you have to do another section where where's your neck opening. So this from under the arm to where the neck opening is. So it shouldn't be too many rows, so that you just have enough to sort of cover a little bit of your neck. And so once you're there, you're going to turn halfway. So right here. And I'm going to actually leave 1 or 2 stitches at the end for the neck opening. Right there. So what I did is actually I did 20 and then I turned. Since I had the 20 there and then I have another 20 there, it was the 40, and then I have 5 there around the neck area. So that's once you reach those 20 or whatever size you have, then you're going to go back and forth just from there, and that could be your back side. And then once this is long enough to cover your neck to the other side, keep going like that, back and forth. So there you are. This is where the armhole is, and then that's across the neck there. And this really has to be big enough or long enough so that you know that your head will fit through it. So this should be the longer opening and a lot less on the shoulder part. But then you just cast it off, cut it off there, and you start doing it from the other side right there. So how we didn't quite start from the beginning, but a little off there to keep that opening, and then do the same thing from there to the end, back and forth, until we have the same number of rows that we did for the other side, so that it's really just the neck opening that's covered. And just always do it with the pattern of the triple crochet and half double crochet. So there we are. I'm just going to do the same one back and forth on this side as I did there, and then we're going to connect the two again. So yeah, here's this one, that area, and that's then my neck area right here. And now we're going to, with the next row, connect the two again over here. And then we're just going to mirror what we did on the other side. We're just going to do the few rows over there till under the arm, and then do it in rounds again. But first I have to get to the middle there, or the end of this row. And then once I'm there, I'm just going to connect them over here. And I also will have the full tutorial and also the written instructions for my size on my blog soon. It's craftingonthefly.com. And then we're just going to connect this here once we go around the neck opening with a finishing stitch. Or actually you can also use the ends that I have here, but in case you don't have that, you can just finish it with the neck opening stitches. But since I have that tail there, I might as well use it and connect it right here. So that it's closed off there. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back and forth, just the same amount that I did on the other side. I think it should only be 2 or 3. My first try I did too many to really, you really don't need that much from your armpit up to the start of your neck opening. But that's what looks so far. The neck opening there, and then just having them connected and being together. And then once you have enough of that, then you can go back once you're on the other side, like under the armpit, to go in rounds. So here, almost there, and then I can just connect them over on that side. And then do as many rounds of the triple crochet and the half double crochet as you had on the other side, so that you have the same length there as well. And like I said, you can always try it on in between to make sure you have the correct size for your body type, and also what you want, if you want shorter arms or longer ones, if you want them to go even, beyond your fingers to really be cozy. But yes, so now you're just going to do rounds and rounds until you have your length. Now there's the top done, so here's the arms and then the hole for your body and also the neck hole. And then on the other side, going forward, you have the same thing over there. And what I did is actually 6 for the arm hole and then like 8 for the neck hole. But you can decide for yourself what you like best. But I do want to cinch the ends there together a little bit. So what I did, and that's really just for the end side, is chain 1 and then do 2 together single crochet decrease. So you just go in 1, pull up, go in the second one, pull up, and then go through that, and that one's going to give you a little bit of a cinched look at the end. Then do a single crochet in the next one, and then again 2 together single crochet decrease in the next 2 spaces. I mean, it makes it into 1 space, and then a single crochet again, and so forth. So decreasing, then a single crochet, and then a decrease all the way around. And you won't need that on the other side because of that foundation crochet you did, but maybe for you it works differently, so you can do that as well over there. And then I also did already go around with a half double crochet for the neck opening, and I will do the same for the body opening, so you can see how I did that one. I just start on one side and then get your yarn ready for it over there. Gonna just chain 2 or 1, yarn over, pull through, and then go through all 3 stitches or loops on your hook. It's a little hard here because I have it doubled up. And then I was going to go and do 3 of the half double crochets into those treble crochet stitches that we did on the along the edge, and then just a single, just 1 half double crochet into all the other stitches, but it's, the regular in between stitches. So here you can see, like in those little holes, I just did 1 and then 3 in the treble. And this is it. That's my dress. I really like it, and I can't wait to see you.